Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle was released exclusively for the Nintendo Switch on August 29th, 2017, and is a turn-based tactical role-playing video game developed by Ubisoft in a unique partnership with Nintendo. Welcome to CoinOpTV. We've been playing Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle for about 20 hours so far and wanted to share some simple tips and tricks to help you get started in the game. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle may look like a simple turn-based video game, but it contains much depth to it and will require a lot of strategy and luck on your part to get through most of the levels. The game is mostly broken down into two major parts. The first part is a turn-based tactical game, much like XCOM, where you both take turns moving through the levels and firing at opponents. The second part of the game is exploring the overworld map and tackling small puzzles along the way to help break up some of the action. The more you play, the more weapons, the more abilities, and the more characters will unlock while you play Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Tip number 1. Use a decoy. Enemies will generally attack the character who is closer to them and swarm on their position. You can use this to your advantage, especially with characters who can take lots of damage or have shields. This is especially useful if you're on one of the levels that requires you to reach the end and not so much vanquish all of your enemies. Tip number 2. Move Beepo to grab coins. When you're in battle, you will see coins appear on the screen that can be taken up by either you or your opponents. When it is your turn, be sure to remember to use Beepo to scan the playing area and pick up any gold coins laying around. Remember also to move the camera around so you can find some of those coins that may be hidden behind walls. Tip number 3. On the boss levels, make sure you gang up on the boss. You may find yourself getting distracted by the numerous enemies that appear on screen during a boss battle, but try to ignore them and use all of your resources to actually gang up on the boss or the mini-boss, because once you take them down, the battle will be won. Tip number 4. Don't rush to use your powers and abilities. This game requires lots of planning and luck. Try to avoid rushing to use all your powers, as most of them are sensitive to the space that you're in on the levels, and if you use a power with no enemy around, then it will be wasted and you have to wait for it to refresh. In Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, patience is definitely a virtue. Tip number 5. Explore the overworld map. Get used to moving the camera around when you're exploring the overworld map. Chances are there's a chest or some coins hidden just behind a wall or two or on the other side of a tunnel. If you see one of the blue cannons, be sure to jump into it for even more treasures that require short-timed puzzles to conquer. Tip number 6. Be aware of the pros and cons of each character. This part of the game will come with experience and trial and error, but each character has their own strengths and weaknesses. Mario is great at taking damage, he also has an Overwatch feature, and also has a strong melee attack. Luigi doesn't have as much health to him, but has longer range with some of his attacks, and Rabbid Peach has healing ability and shields. And finally, tip number 7, swap out those heroes. Now this tip will become more available further into the game as you unlock more characters, but once you get more heroes in your roster, you can actually swap them out as you go through each of your battles. This is especially useful because not all battles will refresh your health after you have won, so if you go into another battle right away, you want to figure out if you need to swap in a new character who might have full health or more health than the characters that you currently have in your roster. I especially recommend this when you're taking on mini bosses or general boss battles. So we hope you have enjoyed our basic tips for playing Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle on the Nintendo Switch. Let us know in the comments below if you have any tips that you would like to share. Thanks for watching this video, and if you are new to my YouTube channel, CoinOpTV, please subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video.